Hey everybody, it's Stacy from Stacy's Faith in Stars. Thank you for tuning into my channel. We're still talking about love, marriage, and relationships. And today we're going to talk about first date preferences. I have not been out on a first date in probably almost 14 years now. That's how long my husband and I have been together. Not as husband and wife, but that's how long we've actually been together. So, man, 14 years is a long time. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. So, I was in a conversation the other day, and we were talking about first dates and how millennials now, they don't want to go out on your traditional date where you're like wine and dine. They would rather go out for coffee. And when you think about it, that makes sense, because when you just go out for coffee, it's like a non-commitment. It's maybe 30 minutes. You can cut it shorter if you feel like you don't have chemistry with that person, or if you just really know right off top if you just don't want to see that person again, you know what I mean? So if you're just not feeling it, but when you kind of go out on a real date to be wined and dined, it's like you're stuck for at least maybe an hour and a half at least. I mean, just depending on how fast you get your food, how many courses, and things like that. And a lot of times people feel like it might be rude to say, well, you know what, I really appreciate you taking me out for dinner, but I don't want to see you anymore. For me, I don't think that's rude. Like, I would tell you before the appetizers even come, like, listen, you might be great, but you are not great for me. Be blessed, but I gotta go. Like, I would not sit there and waste somebody's time on a first date knowing full well that I'm about to eat, probably a good, depending on where we are, $50 worth of food, and that's just, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes food can be pricey at whatever restaurant you go to. And guys, when you take a young lady out, you probably are going to take her to the most expensive restaurant that you are accustomed to, because you want to impress her. You want to wine and dine her and quote unquote show her the finer things in life, how y'all pretend or think you're doing, but but that's just how I think. I would cut the date short. And if it was coffee and I felt like I didn't have chemistry with a young man, then I would definitely say, I appreciate this, but at least you only spent $3 versus $100 that you would spend at a really nice restaurant. So I'm just feeling the whole coffee thing. What y'all think? I'm feeling this whole coffee thing. It makes a lot of sense. It's economical, and it saves you time as well. Like, who has time and money to waste nowadays? Like, I just couldn't do it. I just think it's a really great idea. So, what are your first date preferences? To be wined and dined, or to just go out for a coffee, which can be short and sweet? Let me know in the comments. And let me know what your first date was like, with your significant other or whoever you're in a relationship with currently. What was that like? Talk to me in the comments. Be blessed, and remember, let your faith empower you to reach for the stars.